Let me ask you a serious question. So we know that the mainstream media is overtly dishonest on countless occasions. Yet you mean to tell me that we're supposed to believe that Trump is behind in the polls right now? Aside from being the leader of the free world and the president of the United States, Donnie is easily holding double the amount of rallies that Sleepy Joe has been holding, and for twice as long. And Sleepy Joe is unemployed. If you watch these rallies, there are thousands, tens of thousands of people at these rallies. And you can look on social, you could just follow along and see that the overwhelming amount of support that attends these things is off the chart. This is not just in one place, this is all over the country. Now, when you look at a Sleepy Joe rally, you're talking like a small parking lot with a few cars. Even the big ones are really not that many people. Yet, this support is supposedly bigger for Biden. Then without any procurement, you've got women for Trump, Latinas for Trump, blacks for Trump, bikers for Trump, boaters for Trump. You got boat parades, car parades all over the country showing an overwhelming amount of support. Not to mention all the people that have come out publicly to support it. Talking overwhelming social media support, not only in numbers, but in views, but in follows, but in likes, every single thing, every single day, all across the world. And then not only that, you watch a Trump rally. He's talking about the topics of the day. He's talking about what's going on. He's talking off the cuff, off the teleprompter quite often. And his speeches, even the ones that are written, are an hour, hour and a half long. Every single one of them. You watch a Joey Dumpster rally, which I've been watching a lot lately for free content and freaking jokes because I like to see lying in real time. His speeches are 10, maybe 15 minutes long, are complete regurgitations of previous speeches, and are riddled with lies. Not to mention that, they're written off of a teleprompter, they're short, there's very little support, you don't hear anyone screaming, you don't see anybody in the crowd, all you hear is toots and horns, and that's about it. No crowd shots, no nothing. Yet we are led to believe these polls, and we know, quite frankly, that all the big guys, all the people that are interested in getting Joey Baseman elected are all conspiring against him, are conspiring against Trump, and are all rooting for Joey Baseman. It's so more than clear. Even managed to convince big firms like Bank of America that somehow thinks that a Joey Baseman presidency is going to be the best for the economy. And then you got Moody's with that garbage study that I talked about in a previous video. You got clearly the mainstream media and every newspaper and news pundit. Despite all of that overwhelming conspiring support with all of the mainstream, when you ask and look around at just your average people, the overwhelming amount of support supports Donnie Baseball. Despite all of this and all of the times that they lie and all of the mistruths and that a report from Moody's and so much other stuff, you mean to tell me that this dude is as far behind in the polls as they suggest? I don't think so.